Hey guys, so today we'll be taking a look at trigonometry board problems, which are probably suited for grade 10 level, and this isn't competition related, this is mainly school related. So let's get started. Helen and Janvier and Raquel live in two identical apartment buildings located 30 meters apart. So that's our first key important information, 30 meters apart. Javier lives 2 floors higher than Helen, and Raquel lives 4 floors lower than Helen. There is a 36 degree of separation when Helen looks from her balcony to those of her 2 friends. So using this useful diagram, you can see this is Helen, this is Javier, and then if we were to really see, that would be a 2-floor difference here, and this would be a 4-floor difference. If you were to draw a line, that would make a right angle triangle here. So 36 degrees, and then there's 2 floors lower and 4 floors lower, and we'll explore this a bit more. Let's take a look at the actual question. How far apart vertically do Javier and Raquel live? Round to the nearest 10th of a meter. Okay, so this is what we're trying to find. How far apart Javier and Raquel live. And to do so, let's create a nice little diagram. Okay, so the computer's already generated one, except it's a bit crooked. Let's try and do a better job. Okay, I guess that works, but this would be 90-degree angle from the ground up. Okay, let's cut that out and then start from here. So let's try and create a triangle. So you would have something along the lines of here, knowing that this is 36 degrees, knowing that this is 30 meters. Okay, so now let's further examine this piece of information which we're given, 2 floors higher and 2 floors lower. So let's just draw that out as we did earlier, 2 and then 4. So now we have to take a bit of an assumption, and the assumption we're making is that each floor is the identical height, which is actually not stated in here, but we can assume that. So knowing that, what we can say is that the difference is a total of 6 floors. 6 floors is a total separation. So now if you try and really think about it, then on a per floor basis, it would just equal to 36 degrees divided by 6, which would equal 6 degrees. So on a per floor basis, there's a 6th floor. So if we really draw a line from here, extending on, creating a 90-degree angle. So now we know since it's 2 floors, we can do 6 times 2, which would give us 12 floors. Let me try and do it in a different color. Let me try and erase this 36 degree right here. So we know this would be 12 degrees. And since we know that, and we know that one was 36, we can just go 24. Or an alternate method would be 6 times 4 is 24 degrees. Now, how is this helpful? This is actually quite helpful because now we know this angle and we know this angle. Because since this is a right angle triangle, both of them are right angle triangles, because we're assuming that the building is obviously straight and not leaning like something the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Now this makes our life a lot easier, so we can just find out this angle. Let's just call it angle theta. So we can just say theta is equal to 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 12 degrees. So that would equal 278 degrees, approximately 78 degrees exactly. And we could do the same for here, but that's not required too much. But what is important is now carrying out the trigonometric ratios. Now that's really helpful because now we have the 90 degrees, so we can just say that tan 12 degrees is equal to opposite over adjacent. So the opposite would be the height 1, let's call it, and then the adjacent would be the 30 meters. So you know this is equal to this, so we can just erase this and call it height 1, height 2. And then we can also equally say that tan 24 degrees is equal to opposite over adjacent. So now we can just say that H1 is equal to 30 times tan 12 degrees. And this one is H2 is equal to 30 times tan 24 degrees. So as for a question like this, what should we do? Cut that part out again. Resume in 3, 2, 1. So the values of these would approximately be 6.38, and I'm rounding it to 3 significant digits, and then the value for this one would approximately 13.8. I mean 13.4, my bad. 13.4 meters, obviously, because we would want to include it. So now knowing that, since we know height 1 plus height 2, we know that the total, so let's just call it this, just height. Knowing that, we can just say height is equal to H1 plus H2. Height is approximately equal to 6.38 meters plus 13.4 meters. And what you approximately end up getting is 19.7368, and obviously if you were to round up to 3 significant digits, it would be 19.7 meters. So you can just make a nice therefore statement. Therefore, Javier and Raquel live 19.7 meters vertically apart. Hopefully that explains it. Thank you for watching. Check out some of our other videos once we start uploading more of them. We will be uploading more math contest questions and getting started on computer science questions. So stay tuned for that. But for now, peace.